Oh, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And today we learned that there's more evidence of Mark Milley and, of course, Liz Cheney and Nancy Pelosi, the Democrat Party, along with the mainstream media, all in collusion in order to what? Again, take down Donald Trump back in 2020, right before January 6th, right before January 6th, they were working to collude in order to steal away Donald Trump's power while he was still president. They were all working together. And of course, this was probably doing way before January 6th. This was all happening way before the election and everything like that. These parties were all working together. And of course, how convenient that Liz Cheney, the head of effectively the head of the January 6th Commission, they even bothered to bring in Mark Milley to ask him why he declined to activate the National Guard when President Trump had asked him to do it. It gave him an order to do it so early in the day where he waited till almost 5 p.m. to activate them. So before we dive into today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button if you're new here. Thanks for joining me. Allow me to share some info with you. Hopefully you can share it with your friends and family. Smash that like button at 1,500 likes. If you like the content, you like the video, you like the channel, you can check out other videos on this channel by following the links right above there. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into what we have here. Coming to us from the Gateway Pundit. And of course, the headlines say it's sedation. D.C. National Guard whistleblowers revealed that the Pentagon, under the direction of Mark Milley, refused to deploy Guard until after 5 p.m. And Liz Cheney's committee never called them to testify, right? So again, on Wednesday morning, the House Subcommittee on Oversight held a hearing with National Guard whistleblowers who stepped forward to correct the media lies and dishonest narrative on the January 6th protests and riots. 4 members of the National Guard testified on Wednesday that were ready to be deployed on January 6th, but the Pentagon held them back. That directly brings General Milley's actions into question. Kash Patel tipped us off last month that there was more reports like this coming. National Guard whistleblowers commander, sergeant, and all these other individuals came to correct the record. The Gateway previously reported that Pelosi and the Washington, D.C. Muriel Bowser were both warned about the security situation prior to January 6th, and both of them turned down National Guard troops on the U.S. Capitol that day. Pelosi and Bowser turned down thousands of troops out at the Capitol on January 6th for political reasons. Chris Wray's FBI also refused to notify Trump's administration and cabinet secretaries that they believed that there could be violence like the mass protest at the Capitol that took place that day. Pelosi also refused that the National Guard and the U.S. Capitol is due to politics, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So what we found here was the National Guard members waited for hours until 5:09 after the first violence report before the Pentagon gave them the order to deploy to the U.S. Capitol. The Guard whistleblowers testified that the deployment of National Guard members was delayed. The whistleblowers also testified that Liz Cheney and Nancy Pelosi sham January 6th subcommittee did not want their testimony during the politicized investigation. Of course, they didn't. They wanted to hide the truth from the American public. That is what they did best, right? They had to set the narrative. By setting the narrative, then all they had to do was continue to yell that, nah, this isn't what you think it is. It's misinformation or whatever it was, and try to discredit these brave National Guard members who decided to come forward and give their testimonies to the traitor, Mark Milley, and the traitors within Congress who worked to undermine a sitting president of the United States. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, you guys can follow me on all my social media, all linked in the description down below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.